Hi there! Welcome to Matuto with Teacher Brian.
Hi folks! Ay, mapasok. Kasi ang tawag natin,
Ang number naman sa baba,
Harry Potter. Yan. Tapi, merong naalala.
meron kasi iba't ibang uri ng number.
Hi there, welcome to another video here in Prof. B. Ayan. So, ang lesson natin for today is sampling distribution of sample means. Alright, so let us first define those terms, diba? Para mas malinaw. Okay. So, a sampling distribution of sample means is a frequency distribution using the means computed from all possible random samples of a specific size taken from a population. So, simple lang. Meron tayong mga ginawang iba't ibang distributions before sa mga previous videos ko. Meron tayong discrete probability distribution, nagkaroon tayo ng standard normal distribution. So in this part, we're going to make a sampling distribution, not just of any score, but of sample means. Yan. Okay. So ibig sabihin, ang gagawa natin ng distribution ngayon ay yung mga sample means. So para mas maging malinaw, let us first identify how are we going to understand or compute the numbers of sample size n. Okay? So if you're familiar with combination formula, that is what we're going to use. But to make it easier for you, I'm going to teach you about the combination formula using a calculator. Okay? So sa calculator ninyo, makakakita kayo in a scientific calculator, meron kayong makikita doon sa baba ng division or sa taas ng division sign na NCR. So, kung wala siya sa taas ng division sign, you may look for it. But, in all types of calculator, alam ko, NCR ang kanyang symbol. So, wala kayong gagawin kundi i-enumerate lang si N. So, ano ba si N? Okay? Yung malaking N dito, yan ay population size. Okay? At yung N naman dito, yun ang sample size. Okay? So for example, our population size is 5 and our sample size is 3. So wala tayong gagawin kundi i-substitute siya sa formula. Pag na-substitute mo na siya sa formula, make sure that you will input it in your calculator the way it is. So 5, tapos C, and then 3. And then you'll get the number of sample size n, which is, in this case, we have 10. Alright? So, simple lang, gumamit tayo ng calculator or pwede kayong mag-resort sa ating mga web-based calculator. Search nyo lang, combination calculator. Alright? So, let's move on. Now, how to make the sampling distribution of sample means. Okay? So, naghanda ako ng iba't ibang steps para mas maging madali. So let's take for example, a population consists of the numbers 2, 4, 9, 10, and 5. List all possible samples of size 3 from this population. Prepare a sampling distribution of the sample means. Ang ibig sabihin nito, meron tayong population. And that is 2, 4, 9, 10, 5. Ilan lahat yan? So we have 5. Okay? May 5 tayong members ng population. That is 2, 2, 4, 9, 10, and 5. Okay? And then, ang sabi sa atin, we have to list all possible samples of size 3. Yun. Okay? So, ibig sabihin ng possible samples of size 3, yun yung sample size natin. So, ibig sabihin sa 2, 4, 9, 10, 5, ililista natin yung tigagatlo. Possible combination of 3. Okay? Now, prepare a sampling distribution of the sample means. Okay? The first thing that we must do is to determine the number of possible samples that can be drawn from the population using the formula NCN or NCR in your calculator, where N is the size of the population and N is the size of the sample, or R. Okay? Now, kapag kinumpute natin yon, so alam natin that our population size is 5. Okay? And then our sample size is 3. Alright? Now, From this moment on, we're just going to input it in the calculator, like 5C3, and then it will automatically give you 10. Alright? So, sana madali lang yan. So, ngayon, para saan ba si 10? Si 10, or yung number of sample size natin, ay magbibigay sa atin ng clue kung ilan yung kukunin natin or ililist natin possible samples. Okay? Kasi kailangan natin yon. Alright? So, halimbawa, di ba, meron tayong 2, 4, 9, 10, 5. Ibig sabihin, meron tayong 10 combinations na kukunin dito na tigta 3. So, bibigyan ko kayo ng sample. For example, 2, 4, 9. Yun yung possible sample size of 3. Ibig sabihin, 3 lang sila from this population. Kumukuha lang tayo. Ngayon, kukuha tayo ng iba't ibang combination from these numbers na dapat 10 sila lahat. So, yun yung essence ni step number 1 para malaman natin kung ilan ba yung hinahanap natin. So, the technique would be listing. So, magsisimula ka sa 2, 4, 9 and then, of course, then 2, 4, 10. So, naglilista ka lang. Of course, the next would be 2, 4, 5. Right? And then after that, we have 2, 9, 10. Okay, so sunod-sunod lang siya. So, when you follow this certain formula or certain pattern, gagawa kayo ng pattern para malista nyo siya ng mas maayos. So, makakakuha kayo ng 10 outcomes, no? 2, 10, 5, 4, 9, 10. So, we have 4, 9, 5 now. And then we have 4, 10, 5. Alright? So, ilan na lahat to? So, we have already 9. So, kitang-kita, ang nawawala na lang, di itong pangatlo, sa pangatlo ka naman tumingin. So, 9, 10, 5. Okay? Now, we already have the 10 possible samples, diba? So, 10 na lahat yan. Okay? So, yan yung gagamitin natin para sa step 3. Gagawa tayo ng frequency distribution of the sample means obtained in step 2. Ililista nyo lang muna lahat yan. Ngayon, pag nalista nyo na siya, kailangan yung kunin yung average ng kada item na nakuha ninyo or combination na nakuha ninyo. So, we have 2 plus 4 plus 9 divided by 3. Kasi tatlo sila, averaging. So, you'll get 5. Alright? So, 2 plus 4 plus 10 divided by 3, you'll get 5.33. If you continue this method, you'll get this outcome. So, ito yung importante. Itong column na ginagawa natin dito sa mean. Kasi nga, sampling distribution of sample means. So, ito na yung sample means natin. Okay? Itong part na to. So, ano yung next na gagawin mo? You have to arrange it from lowest to highest. Para saan yun? Para makita mo kung meron bang mean na umulit. Meron bang result sa mean na umulit. Kasi gagawa natin siya ng frequency distribution. So, ilang beses lumitaw yung certain mean na yun. Yun na yung table na hinahanap natin. So, look at this one. Kapag in-arrange natin siya, we'll have this. And we can notice now that 5.33 repeats itself twice. Para saan yun? Okay? So, ililista mo lang siya ulit dito. So, we have now this list. Alright? So, ilang beses lumitaw si 3.67? Pag nga pala nilagay nyo na siya dito sa frequency distribution, wala na po dapat umuulit. Kasi dito na siya magre-reflect sa frequency. Okay? So, ilang 3.67 ang meron? So, dito, isa lang. Ilang 5? Isa lang din. Right? Now, pagdating natin sa 5.33, we have 2, right? So, you're just going to put it 2. And the rest is 1, right? So, now that we already identified the frequency distribution, so, pwede na natin siyang kunan ng probability. Kaya tayo gumawa ng frequency distribution para makuha natin ang probability. Now, the probability would go like F over N. or frequency divided by the total number or the total samples, right? We have 10, right? So 1 over 10. So ganun lang siya. Then the next one would be 1 over 10 also. And then we have 2 over 10, right? Or we can convert it to its lowest term, 1/5. And then the rest would be 1 over 10 also, since 1 over 10 lang yan. And this how our sampling distribution of sample means should look like. So, sana natuto ka sa video na to. Always remember the 3 steps. Number 1, i-determine mo yung possible samples, no? The number of possible samples that can be drawn from the population by using what? By using the combination formula. Use your calculator or use a web-based calculator if you want to make it faster. And for step number 2, you're going to list all the possible samples and then you compute for the mean of each sample. Remember, that mean or those means are the most important part of a sampling distribution of sample means. And then afterwards, you're going to construct a frequency distribution of the sample means obtained in step number 2. So sana natuto ka dito sa aking video na ito. I hope you can answer your worksheet well. I hope you learned well. So see you in the next video. Bye-bye.